people, it's your girl Anita, and this is my video diary about my journey in the diaspora so far. Yay! The sun is shining! And you know what the sun makes me do? It makes me sing hallelujah! Sing it, hey! Sing hallelujah! That's what the sun does to me. You know, I'm an immigrant from a tropic region that is living in a country that is constantly wet, windy, and cold. So when the sun shines like this, I am very, 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 very happy. So don't blame me, eh? And if you're watching my video for the first time, you're like, okay, she's talking about sunshine for real. No, I'm just happy that the sun is shining. Anyway, this is a video diary. Sorry, they call it vlog now. Vlog, that's what they call it nowadays. So I'm in touch with time. This is a vlog that I created some time back for adults like me who decided to migrate to the diaspora. And you know what that can be compared to? It can be compared to trying to teach a grown-up adult who is right-handed to become left-handed. Nah, it is doable, but it's a big challenge. So this is a forum I created, you know, for people to talk about their experiences, share their stories, you know. And you never can tell who you would encourage down out there. You never can tell who you would inspire. You never can tell who would learn from your story, huh? You know. So now you know what I created, my vlog. Okay, today's gist is being inspired by some nanny drama that I heard. It just filtered into my ears. I was just minding my business, but that story just filtered into my ears, you know what I'm saying? And I felt, okay, it is necessary to talk about parenting in the Western world as an immigrant, you know, from Nigeria, where I come from. I don't know about how it is in other African countries, but Nigeria, where I come from, once you decide that you're going to be a parent, your parents automatically log into that journey with you, depending on your circumstances though. But it is so normal, no matter how your status, it is so normal. Your parents immediately start thinking of how to share their resources with you. They start thinking of how to, you know, assist you nanny wise. So most often they send in nannies to come and assist you, you know, and this nannies move in, and it doesn't really cost that much because, you know, you're feeding them, you're clothing them, and you're housing them. So you just pay them basic salary, which they use after maybe a couple of years contract with you to go and set up a business for themselves or go start something on their own. And now, being a parent in the Western world as a Nigerian or even as an African, because I think, you know, Africans, we sort of have some kind of related ways of communicating and our social system. Being a parent in the Western world is a different game entirely. Yes, in the Western world, everything is on top of its game. Infrastructurally, they are on top of their game. When it comes to education, they're on top of their game. Everything, security, everything is like in the Western world. But when it comes to being a parent, it's a different ball game altogether, especially if you are like me.
Mama, cake what you done.
Oh, sorry.
Can the company do?
Okay, sorry. You know, I'm on duty, so please forgive me. Which is why I decided to. Okay, no problem. This is the reason why I decided to make this video outside, you know, while I'm on mama duty, so that you guys can have a feel of my gist. So if you hear my children calling out to me, or my husband shouting for help or something like that, you have to be very forgiving because I'm on mama duty. Anyway, I was talking about raising children in the Western world, you know, like you just saw. You just heard my child is always reaching out to me for everything. Being a mama in the Western world, especially if you're an immigrant, because like me, that is here, no parents, no sister, no family, I'm just alone, it means I have to step up in my game and I have to make certain tough choices. I have to be the chef, the driver, the cleaner, the fixer, and the Google search machine. Anything that is missing in my home, I don't know about you if it's the same, anything that is missing in my home, even though it's under their nose, they will shout, "Mama, where is this? Mama!" And then you're constantly running helter skelter, you know. But that is what it takes to be a mother or to be a parent in the Western world. It means you have to do everything yourself. You have to learn so many things yourself. Otherwise, you can employ a nanny. Now, bringing in a nanny in the Western world is a different ball game altogether. It is a different ball game because back home, you know how it is, especially in Nigeria. Once you say somebody is a house help, everybody is looking down at them like, oh, house help. It's not a very top-notch job. It's not even a very one of those respected jobs. It's recently said that so many rules and regulations have been set up by the government, as regards the house help job, because a lot of people abuse helps in Nigeria. That's a topic for another day. But here, nannies earn the top salary because they are regarded as having the most sensitive job. Because anything happens, anything goes wrong, your child could be scarred for life. And a nanny that does anything stupid, no matter how little, is liable. The person can be sent to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have to pay them very well. Now, if you cannot afford to pay them, the system also allows you to bring in your own nannies from home, your respective countries. It allows you, like, okay, yeah, it's too expensive that you want to bring from home, no problem, but there are certain rules you have to follow. If you follow all the rules, you jump all of the rules, and the system is satisfied with you, you bring in your nanny. This is where my own nanny drama gist connects. The system also allows you to bring in your own nannies from home, your respective countries. It allows you, like, okay, yeah, it's too expensive that you want to bring from home, no problem, but there are certain rules you have to follow. If you follow all the rules, you jump all of the rules, and the system is satisfied with you, you bring in your nanny. This is where my own nanny drama gist connects. When you're bringing in a nanny, there are certain people you should not bring in. And one of the people you should not bring in as a nanny is a young, fresh, graduate female. She is a graduate. What do you think she went to school to do? She went to school to learn how to survive. So even when you're telling her that, I don't have anything to do, she's begging you, bring me, I will do the job, I just want to earn a living. No matter how you convince her that life in Europe or in the Western world is tough, lonely, and cold, she will not believe you. She won't believe you because she just feels, I just want to get out and go and survive. But you still bring her. Be sure that, number one, emotionally and mentally, she is going to be depressed. A very fresh, young female who is going to satisfy her emotionally, mentally, who is going to be engaging her in conversations to keep her alive. Because you're too busy. And then all you really care for is for her to be washing clothes, attending to your children, cooking, assisting with cleaning, because that is what you actually brought her here for. But trust me, it's a bad idea. Because there will be a kind of volcanic eruption eventually, because she'll be questioning herself. Is this what I went to school to read? Is this what I'm going to eventually become? Because she was actually expecting that when she comes, you're going to assist her into climbing into the Western world, connecting her to some people that will get her a good job, and then she was, that is it. She's not there to take care of your children. She wants to use you to climb to the next level of life. And if you cannot assist her with that, don't bother. Don't bother. Another group of people that I would advise you not to bring are immediate family members. Why? They all feel that it is their right for you to help them. Once you have climbed up in that social cadre of life, everybody start thinking, so, they all start dancing to a bit of your tune with the hope that you will help them. So if you bring them abroad to come and be your nanny, and you're telling them to go and clean your baby's poo-poo, they will shun you because they know you very well. They know you. They will tell you your life history, and it would lead to a very big family breakup. And they could even get you into trouble because they feel, yes, it is their right for you to help them. Bad idea. Another group of people that I will advise, this is coming from one gist that just, do not employ your mother as a nanny. Bad idea. Don't employ your mother as a nanny. if you want your mom to come here and enjoy herself, stay over, assist maybe for 6 months when she's going, you give her a thank you envelope, it's fine. But for you to register into the system as your official nanny to be earning money, don't forget, this is a woman that raised you. This is a woman that taught you all the tricks of life. This is a woman that knows it all. And then suddenly the table is changing. And you are now the one dishing out instructions to her. Not because you wish to, but probably because she's in a society where she really doesn't even understand how the society operates. But for instance, if she's in Netherlands, where she doesn't even understand the language, she doesn't understand the social system, she cannot take bus, she cannot do so many things. And then she has to be dependent on you. After a while, it will go down the hills. And a mother relationship and daughter relationship that God created for us to enjoy will just crash because of money, unnecessary drama. So don't employ her and put her in no, some people can do it well, but I have seen so many, it has crashed their relationship. Now, I've said those people you can't bring. The people you can bring: elderly women whose children are probably in the university, who have a reason to go back home. They just come to do this job because they want to earn extra money and and assist their children back home. Those are the people you should watch out for. Women with patience. You can't tell anyway until you've stayed with them, but just try a woman that is elderly. It will save you a lot of drama. Now, I'm going to stop because this is an unnecessarily long video. I'm going to stop, and I think it's being influenced by the sunshine. Don't blame me. I want to give you some sunshine. Dash you some sunshine. I'm going to stop. If you think I'm blabbing and I'm, messianing, your comments are welcome. And you think, oh God, this lady is making a bit of sense, your comments are welcome. Well, you know how it is here. I'm still going to be singing hallelujah, singing, hey, sing hallelujah.